On today. Hey everybody, we're gonna wait on everybody to tune in. I appreciate y'all watching. It's hood shit from a hood chick, just in case y'all forgot with Rrari Gelato. I'm Rrari Gelato. Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm Yoko Camille.
Excuse our roughness. Okay, so today I'm gonna touch on a couple of topics. I'm not gonna stay too long on too many. Probably gonna keep y'all for about 30 minutes, maybe not that. But I want to let y'all know I was here. If you need any resources, I am your resource plug. If you need second chance housing, jobs, banks, anything you can think of, I can pretty much help you with that. I have the information. I also have links or anything. I can help you fill out paperwork if you need. Just let me know. Um, we are also revamping, so I'm also going to do a little bit of news. It'll be more on the hot topics that are being talked about, like the Breonna Taylor case, um, what's going on within the world, and a lot of prison reform. So I'm gonna get started. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the Breonna Taylor case. We know there are a lot of different sides, um, a lot of different views of what should have happened, what could have happened, what the family should have done. Um, I can't see your comments right now, so if you are live with us on Facebook, how are you doing? But go ahead and send your questions in. I'll be able to answer those eventually. But there was a lot of this should have happened, that should have happened. Why didn't this happen? Why did the family settle for this? Why didn't the family settle for that? Which are some things that we might not know unless I can reach out to the family somehow and ask those questions. But until then, let's just talk about what we think should have happened or what we think should still happen even after this is all said and done. We know that Breonna Taylor was a medical tech,
EMT.
EMT. So that's what she was working at. She was at home. They were
In bed.
in bed. They were supposed to be serving a no knock warrant, but they were also advised that they should let themselves be known and announce to who they were when they went inside. They were serving a warrant for someone who wasn't there.
Wish they should have had that information beforehand.
Right. So we just wanted to see. We have our views. We may have different views on some things. Um, Yoko, what do you think is? Matter of fact, wait. I'll let you introduce yourself. You can tell them where to find you at um, social media, what you do, a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Yoko Camille. You can find me on Facebook, Yoko_Camille. You can find me on Instagram, Yoko Camille, no underscore. Um, Photographer slash model, helping the homeless. Um, Basically everything she do on another level.
This is my business partner. We're also with Double Trouble Productions. Um, here on Party Angels Radio. That's Angels with a motherfucking Z. In case y'all go look for us. Make sure y'all type in Party Angels. That's with the Z. Don't forget the motherfucking Z, because ain't no telling where it's gonna take you. Um, so what are your views on the Breonna Taylor case?
For me, for one, if you have a warrant for someone's boyfriend, you should make sure you have the right place of where you're going to serve the warrant. He didn't live there. She had no drugs there. There was no evidence of him sending her drugs to that apartment. So you need to have all your facts straight before you come kicking in somebody's door putting 8 bullets in them.
Right. She was in bed and she was shot 8 times. Um, her boyfriend, they served a warrant for her ex-boyfriend. Her boyfriend that was living there did fire one shot. Of course, who's not going to fire a shot when somebody kick? The first thing you hit is boom, and you're in the bed sleep. So of course you're going to wake up and grab your piece if that's what's next to you and fire back. So I don't think he was wrong in defending his home.
And if you even read the reports, they say he shot at the ground. He shot low. He didn't even shoot straight up to aim to shoot and harm anyone.
Okay, and with us knowing what happened, because I believe most of us who've kept up with the case know the circumstances and what happened. Um, the Louisville, the city of Louisville, agreed to pay a $12 million settlement, which is it was I see it was frowned upon about by a lot of people, but it was also taken in like okay by a lot of people. Yoko, what was your view on that?
My view is, personally, I don't think money gonna bring me back. So I say don't take the money. Other people say take the money, it's gonna help you, this. I'm not here. Like, yes, it may help you, but I just don't see where taking the money brings back the life.
My view on on that is we lost her. Yeah, we lost her in a horrible way. It shouldn't have happened at all. But now seeing that the officers weren't even charged with her murder, why not? If y'all are gonna give me the 12 million, why not take the 12 million? Um, there have been cases where other races have been in a similar situation, not the same, but a similar situation, and they got way more money. I think the one lady, her husband was killed, and I think she settled for $40 million. So my dilemma is why not? Why they didn't get any more?
But my only thing is, I'm a little confused about, they already had the money, but they didn't find out the verdict until we found out the verdict. So how do you pay them money without them knowing what's going on?
Right. Um,
Excuse the fly.
the boyfriend was also arrested and charged with attempted murder following the incident of the shooting in the apartment. The attempted murder charge was later dropped pending the outcome of the Jefferson County Commonwealth attorney Tom Wine. He called an additional investigation. For one, we live in Texas. I don't see that there was anything wrong. He had every right to bear arms within his home, within the place that he was living. So I don't see any reason for him to be charged with anything unless he was a felon with a firearm. And even that's a push because at the end of the day, you still killed his girlfriend.
You broke into our home.
You broke into the home.
You didn't announce yourself, and
which you were advised to do by your attorney general once he issued the warrant. So I think that was those all played major roles. Um, I think the family lost enough without having to deal with extra charges um, on the boyfriend, with him having to deal with anything after that. As far as the family, we send our condolences. That's from Party Angels Radio. That's also from Double Trouble Productions. Um, we may not understand, and no one may ever understand what your thoughts were or how you accepted what was going on and what all you guys have been through these past few months. This happened on March 13th. So it's still fresh. It still hasn't been a very long time. So it's still on a lot of people's mind. I actually think that a lot of it moved way faster than it was supposed to. I think this case, it's been moving so fast and it's been pushed so hard that a lot of things were overlooked. That's my view. I feel like a lot was overlooked.
And it's not just on Black people's mind. I'm in a group on Facebook, and it's on a lot of other people's minds, and they're very upset that the right verdict wasn't given, that the police weren't taken into custody like they should have. So it's not just affecting us, it's affecting everyone. And we all really do need to come together because look at who our president is and what's going on right now. We need some change.
Okay, so with everything going on in the world, and we also know that a lot of people don't have things. So, Party Angels Radio, we are getting ready to start doing all of our drives, our blanket drives for the homeless, our blanket drives for people who can't get blankets. It's fixing to be cold outside. It's actually been dropping into the 50s at nighttime. Um, I'm airing from Austin, so that's pretty. It drops into the 50s at night, and then it's back up to 91 during the day. Who's not going to be that? That's a shock to anyone's body. So we're doing blanket drives. We're gonna do Christmas drives for the kids. We're getting ready to try to put together things who things we think the children need, even though school is about to begin in some places. I know it's still virtual in a lot of places. And I know the numbers they say have been rising from the schools that are opening. So we're going to try to see what they're going to do about that and accommodate those kids as much as possible so that we can get them school supplies that they don't have or that they can't get or that families can't afford right now because it's still a lot of the COVID-19 stuff is still affecting a lot of families
Mm-hmm.
everywhere, not just in certain places. It's everywhere. There are a lot of people who go without food, who go without shelter, who go without blankets, coats, just regular shoes to wear. So we are getting ready to do those drives. I'll either drop links or I'll have a way for you to get a hold of me if there's something that you would like to donate for families or for someone, or if you just like to donate to the cause. So I'll get those links or those advertisements to you to everyone so that they can see them so that they'll be available and you can help where you would like to. Um, we also have a lot of sources who donate. There are people who donate everywhere. There are stores, there are many different places who donate. So if anyone needs anything, I advise you to reach out to me. There's not too much that I can't touch to help families who need. Um, if you need, if you need, see, counseling. There are a lot of people dealing with depression in these times. There are a lot of people who have no one to turn to, or they have no one to turn to, even though they have some of their best friends right next to them. Some of their some people that they consider some of the closest people to them that they don't feel like that they can talk to. Um, we either have I either have people for you to call, or I have people you can reach out to that can lead you in the right direction to get you the help that you need. Um, you could always reach out to me. I'm always a listening ear. Um, there might not be anything I can do to help you right then, but I can help you at least talk it out. There's always a listening ear somewhere. Sometimes just talking it out helps, and that makes a lot of difference. Is there anything you want to add to that?
My plan for our other end on Double Trouble is to find a physician that we can actually talk to, so that someone, if you have a question, you can actually conversate with them and ask them the question and they can give you the answer. That way we can get more help, because like she said, there's a lot of us that go through depression that we don't seek help for, and it's a stigma in the black community to go to a psychiatrist because they think you're crazy. And so there is nothing wrong with going see someone and getting help at all. I suffer from anxiety myself, so I know there is nothing wrong with going and getting help at all.
Is we have a lot planned. I have a lot that I'm trying to do right now. I have a lot that I'm trying to build so that I can get y'all the right resources. Um, if y'all have any resources that you need that you haven't heard anybody talk about, or that you haven't been able to obtain, send me a message. Let me know. I'll look it up. I'll do the footwork. I'll go and dig through everything and find the people that you need to talk to. There's a lot of there are a lot of people who just don't like to ask for help, or don't like to ask certain people for help, or don't want to just go sit in the office and talk to the people. A lot of stuff you can that can be done over the internet. A lot of applications nowadays can be done over the internet. So there's a lot of help out there without you having to go and sit in somebody's office, or having to sit and talk to somebody to get the help that you need. Um,
Don't have an access to a computer? Hit us up. Need something printed out? Hit us up.
we are located. I am in Austin, as I said earlier. I do come to Dallas quite often, at least once or twice every week or every 2 weeks. So if you do hit me and you need something, I can bring it by when I come in town. I do I will do the footwork for you if you need help like that, and if I can help you. Um, there was also, y'all give me a second. I'm looking through my notes. There's also another the whole Trump situation. I know a lot of people are in and out. So he says that he has COVID-19, him and the first lady. Sorry, y'all, I haven't seen the first lady since he got elected, so I guess it's the first lady. But okay, they have COVID. Um, I'm not sure. Me personally, I think it's a ruse. Of course, they're coming up with a vaccine. I think the vaccine, I think them having COVID is just a way for them to say, okay, I'm going to take the vaccine. Oh, and then they can say, oh, well, we took the vaccine, so we know it's safe. I don't buy it. Yoko?
I'm not getting the vaccine. I don't care who says safe. I refuse to take something that you are rushing to get put out there. He wants it out. The FDA wants to take their time to get it out. He's wanting to surpass the FDA. There's no way on this green earth that I'm going to put something in my body. And this is the same person that told us to inject Lysol in our veins to get rid of corona. So, why would you listen to him and go ahead and get this vaccine that he's trying to rush? I mean, that's just me. I'm putting two and two together, and it don't equal four.
It doesn't. So if you told me to inject Lysol, I mean, are you going to try it? I just want to know.
And this is the same person who just started wearing masks, but he advised us to wear masks, and he just begins wearing them. So no.
For one, takes COVID like 2 weeks to show up. So he just started wearing masks. That means he got it like 2 weeks ago. So he already messed up.
And he got it from somebody that works closely with him.
But that's what happened when y'all don't wear masks. Y'all think when, as a public figure, you saying, hey, America, wear mask, wash your hands, sanitize your hands, wear your mask. We're in this together. I have yet to see one politician get up by the on the podium behind a mic
Besides Lori,
like this with a mask on, or say anything, and everybody around them doesn't have a mask on. Anybody standing in the backgrounds doesn't have a mask on. So yeah, eventually I think it does catch up. We all stand our grounds. But I think some things, even us as the Party Angels radio crew, we stopped, and somebody's tuning. Oh, um, our back office tuned in for a second. We're gonna continue. So, not wearing. I need that one. If just being safe. If you have kids, if you have elderly elderly people who live with you, your mom, your dad, your grandpa, mask up. If you go out in public, mask up. When you come back, spray down with Lysol, take a shower, mask up, sanitize your hands. Um, it's not about looking for or or standing your ground saying that you're not going to get it. What about those who are can get it? Our children, our grandparents, our moms, our dads. It's a lot of people out here um, fighting diseases that need to be protected. They already have a weakened immune system, so why would we take the chance to not make sure that they are okay? um, I'm not gonna keep y'all too much longer. Um, I'm gonna go back to Breonna Taylor case. If y'all like to hear more about it, if you like more facts, or if y'all like to just have a discussion, or if we want to build a panel, if y'all want to tune in, y'all tune in with us, and we'll make sure we can have a discussion panel. We'll sit down and talk about it, get everyone's views, because there was a lack of justice. There is a lack of justice within the justice system. Um, the justice system, especially,
I just said failed.
yeah, the justice system did fail Breonna Taylor epically. It was an epic fail. There was no way that no one should have been charged. Um, Even on lesser charges, there was no way that no one should not have been charged. Um, Especially after the attorney general said that y'all were supposed to announce yourself. Um, with that being said, if you need any resources, food, clothes, um, shelters for abused women, October is domestic violence, abuse. I've been there. We've been there. Um, we have other hosts who have been in those shoes. Um, Men, we do understand it happens also. We don't look the other way.
You don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate at all. It happens both ways. Um, if y'all like to get with me or hit me, we can also do a discussion panel on domestic abuse for the month of October. If you'd like to be a guest, please inbox us. Let me know so I can get with you so that I can get you on the show. Um, I had planned on having a few different guests over the next few weeks. We have gang members, former gang members, gang leaders. Um, there's a lot to cover. I have children that I'm going to have come in and actually speak on how they feel about each situation that happens, how they feel about when their parents get locked up, how they feel while they're locked up, and what changes when their parents come home. Um, I'll have parents to talk about the same things, friends, because when someone goes to jail, it doesn't just affect the person who is in jail. It affects a family. It affects everyone who deals with that person on a personal level. Um, we'll talk about the people who don't stay. There are plenty of people who go to prison, and some of their best friends, some of the people that they thought was going to be there through everything, never showed up. We'll talk about all of that. So if you want to be a part of any show, if you want to talk about a hot subject, if you want to be in on the now, hit me up. It's Rrari Gelato. It's Rrari Gelato on Facebook. It's Rrari Gelato on Instagram. It's Rrari Gelato on everything except for Snapchat. On Snapchat, they still hating on me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it worked on. It's Rrari. It's matter of fact, it's Ferrari 5717. Y'all hit me up. Find me anywhere. If you need to talk, you need information, hit me. I'm pretty sure I got the information that y'all are needing. I am your resource plug. I am going to go ahead and sign out. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for tuning in.
And I'm Yoko Camille.
Find her on Snapchat. Find her at Double Trouble Productions on Facebook.
Instagram. It's all the same. Yoko Camille with the underscore, without the underscore.
Oh, I can actually say it too. Google me. I ain't gonna say that last word because this is hood shit from a hood chick. Y'all already know I'm hood enough. So
yes, you can find Double Trouble on Google.
PartyAngelsRadio.com. That's angels with a motherfucking Z. Don't forget the Z.
Yeah, we wanna treat us like we second tier talent or something, but we up, man, and we gon' keep grinding, and we gon' keep moving, and we gon' keep pushing till we get what we've been waiting on. Up squad. Man, I love this shit.